Now in its 17th season, the Surf Life Saving Australia Ocean Thunder Surfboat Series continues to set the standard in surfboat rowing across Australia, with the best of the best battling it out for the prestigious title. In our first round of the season, it was the South Kilcoyle crew, swept by Gus Patiri, powering their way to an emphatic win, while in the men's, it was a Victorian ambush, with an impressive St Kilda crew, swept by Matt Colker, stealing the show. Due to a huge swell, today's racing's been moved from DY Beach to Collaroy, with 40 anxious crews now standing by for a dramatic day of racing, where overcoming fear can often mean the difference between winning and losing. Our first round winners, they're disqualified. As we join men's qualifying number 3 with Anglesea, South Kilcoyle, North Cronulla and Lorne. And again, plenty of waves just coming through this shallow shore break here.
Yeah, now North Cronulla has got 2 crews that have qualified so far. Trevor Robson's back at the helm, great sweet Trev. He's got dial before you dig North Cronulla. They're a little slow off the beach. You can just see them trailing the field, but there are waves here holding the other crews back. Looks like the crew from South Kilcoyle, Sydney Beach Homes, has skipped right away. Yeah, gee, they've had a very strong day today, and again looking really strong. But what do you think about the alleys, though, Steve? It has a big bearing on the race, isn't it? Alley 1 seems to be copying it on the way out. Yeah, look, the shore dump is what's killing them down in Alley 1. If you can get over that shore dump and just get to tackle the back break, I think you're in great position, because there's really runs from that end coming home. A little bit more protected on the southern end, because we've got that southerly or that sou'easter blowing. Yeah. So it does expose the crews on that northern end a little bit more to the conditions. But look, here's your defending national champions. Wow, look at that. They aren't a mug crew, these boys. They've pumped onto one here, and they're just doing a fantastic job. Beautiful wave, very full, but gee, you can see how quick these boats. And look, the Swedes have to do a great job there. You know, it's not that easy. You might think they're just sitting on a wave here. You've got 26-foot of boat, you've probably got water in there, you've got each one of these boats weighs roughly 100 kilos, and you've got to hold that weight. Brilliant scenes, look at this. Look at this race. This is what you love to see, 3 boats or 4 boats on a wave. Yeah, fantastic. And this is the battle for second place. One of these going to miss out. Yeah, South Kilcoyle's got it. This is the battle. Last place will be eliminated. You've got 2 crews sitting aft, right? You've got 1 crew trying to row in, and that's the crew from North Cronulla. And you know what's happened? Yeah. Too much weight in the bow. And race 2 of the quarterfinals with Sheldon, Newport, Sydney Beach Homes, South Kilcoyle, and Dial Before You Dig from Bateman's Bay. Yeah, and this is a hot race, this one. We've got Newport back in after missing the first round due to COVID. They've performed outstandingly today, but they're up against our current national champions, and this crew from South Kilcoyle can go. And the interesting thing about them, the longer the day goes, the better they seem to go. And who are they up against? Dial Before You Dig. Now, this crew from Neil Innes, they've got a treasure trove of medals at home. They've virtually won everything you can win in Australia, I have, and they've got lots of silvers as well. So it's a really, really hot race, and it's way too early to pick. But South Kilcoyle seems to have the edge at the moment. Yep, so far South Kilcoyle, they've been performing brilliantly all day. And again, they seem to be really quick out of the blocks. They've had a bit of luck, I think, sort of getting through without too many waves. They don't make any mistakes, this crew. Yeah. I've been saying that for years. They're coached beautifully by Rob Lowry, affectionately known as the Termite. Yep. And he's got a really good manner. Look at Newport coming up to them now. Yeah, they're not going to give up. They'd love to get through them. Yeah, remember, it's last place will be eliminated. And look at this, Bateman's Bay's picked up a full runner out the back here. And I'd be surprised if they don't hang on to it. They've got so much experience. Oh, this is going to be a good finish. And look, you've got Newport now going the other side of South Kilcoyle. So South Kilcoyle's waiting for this one now. Okay. The South Kilcoyle could get knocked out. Okay. They've got first to last. All 3 of them on the wave now. South Kilcoyle's in real trouble here. This is going to be a great finish. Anybody's race. Oh, leave that one up to the judges. Oh, nothing separating second and third. I'm not sure how the judges are going to call that, but I know South Kilcoyle, they'll go through. As we join men's semi-final number 2 with Somerton, 2 South Kilcoyle boats, Mermaid Beach, and the Sheldon crew from Newport. Yeah, the judges were unable to split Sheldon Newport and the crew from Bateman's Bay, so they've both gone through to this eliminator. We've got 3 boats here who are going to make the final out of 5.
Yeah,
Good start
so
here on board with Newport at the moment, crashing through the surf. And we can see Summit on the top of the screen. They really copped it through the shore bait, but they've made pretty good way and they're a chance to qualify. Remember, only 3 out of this 5 to qualify. Unfortunately for Sydney Beach Homes at the moment, also unstuck in the break, and they've got it all to do.
Yeah, and Mermaid Beach out in that middle alley doing very well. Gee, they've had a good day, showing really good boat speed and just seem to be handling these conditions beautifully as they take a strong lead in the second semi-final.
Remember back to the last round, they actually got a little bit worse the longer the day went on. Today they seem to be getting better and better. They're more used now to what's happening. All these race after race after race in Ocean Thunder. So Mermaid Beach, a very big chance in the final today, and here they are out in front at the moment.
Yeah, and plenty
with
of
that
swell
crew from South Curl, and look at them chopping onto this wave. Ratings up.
Yeah,
and
see
we
them
can see them in the distance. It looks like they're on.
Yeah.
And South Curl trying to stay on South Curl on a beauty.
Yeah, they can set sail here with this southerly, driving them home as first and second on this wave together.
Now, interesting enough, you can see the boys from Mermaid Beach. They're aft, they're sitting back, making it a little bit easier for the sweep to steer. But up there with Termite,
there's
and
a
you
little
see
hole
that?
they've gone down.
He didn't call them aft, and they've come unstuck in that second break.
And man,
See you later. That's the runner, and he's gone. So it's going to be the second bow. That looks like Craig McCarthy's going to have to, and it's not in his contract. He won't be happy, but I think they'll be happy with a second.
Well, South Kilcoyle, they weren't pretty, but they got the job done. But in the end, unfortunately, Somerton and South Kilcoyle were the ones to miss out. Okay, everything's set for the men's final. This is the last race of the calendar. 6 boats: Mermaid Beach, Bateman's Bay, Newport, Bulli, South Kilcoyle and Currumbin.
Yeah, and this is a double leg race, so there's going to be twice around the boys here, Rich, and it's red hot. You've got a lot of the crews from the first final, plus Newport getting their nose out in front. And of course that crew up at the top of your screen, Mermaid Beach, they can start so fast.
Yeah, what a hot field we've got too. These all these crews have performed so well. Just been survival getting to this stage, but now it's you can't hold anything back. 2 laps, it's just all guns blazing.
And it's ways. They're bashing over it. Just trailing the field at the moment, BPG Developments from Currumbin, but they'll come back into it. They're fantastic crew, and they're they won't be upset being back. They know they've got a double leg and there's waves that can make a huge difference. But, you know, we've got 2 dial before you dig boats in here. What a great sponsor he's been for Ocean Thunder, and, you know, having Surf Life Saving taking over the event. How fortunate for them to be able to get their hands on an event like this.
Yeah, and we've got the best women's and men's crews in the country racing
all
here.
Lifesavers, all out there, not only saving lives, but training hard to put out a performance like this. And look, here's the crew from South Kilcoyle. As I said, they get better and better as the day goes on.
Yeah.
They've got their nose in front.
Well, what's interesting, Steve, Currumbin dropping off the pace here, just out of the picture at the moment.
Just out of the picture, but I do like this end down here, so don't put them out of it. It's a long way to go yet. But this crew from South Kilcoyle, look, they're working hard, and they'll go in just... Oh, not quite in front. I'd have to say Mermaid Beach, top of the screen. Just a nose in front.
Yeah, not much between first to fifth. We're just Currumbin off the pace at the moment.
You can hear the wind, can't you? It's windy out there.
It's blowing a gale out there.
It's really blowing. Now, here they go.
Yep.
It's just a dogfight. There's Bulli. Can you believe it? They're now got their nose in front. And now, almost into wave zone. Here is wave zone.
Big
now, who's going to pull one? South Kilcoyle doing everything to milk onto this. Bulli's off the back of it.
Bateman's Bay coming through too now.
I think probably the crew from South Kilcoyle did get the best out of that.
Yeah.
If they get over this, I think they're going to win it.
Yeah.
But are they over it?
Yeah.
Are they over it?
Rob Lowry.
This takes a huge amount of skill. They're over.
Plenty of waves out the back though, Steve.
You can't believe.
Oh, hang on.
The Termite, he's gone, but he's still in the boat, and they've straightened it up again, and they're still, have a look at it, they're still waving.
How did he pull that off?
I think that was luck. But I think you've got the crew there from Mermaid. Here comes Newport, Bulli's on. Where is Currumbin? Yeah. What a big surprise.
Yeah, no, dropped off the pace, didn't have a good start, but...
I think they got a lot of water.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go.
Yep.
And they'll be coming through. They're just on the back of this wave.
Yeah, so second, third and fourth, just behind South Kilcoyle. Remember, the bowman's got to get out of the boat, around the flag, back into the boat, and they've got to do this all over again.
Right, there's Currumbin coming into your picture there. You can see that... that's the crew from Bateman's Bay at the moment. They've slewed, so they're well back. But we're on board with South Kirkall, off and gone, ahead of the crowd.
Gee, didn't have a good exit from the boat and back in again. Look at them, straight out of the blocks.
And Newport's away. Now, wouldn't Newport like to get a place here after missing out in the first one? And they're in second place.
Yeah, I think they're out to prove a point today.
Here's Bulli. Now, this is the wave zone, though, Rich. So there's waves popping up in front of Bulli. Smash.
Oh,
they're
here we go.
Newport's over.
Yeah, Bulli stopped dead in their track. And look, plenty more waves coming through. Bulli's going to cop this. Here we go.
Yep, they've gone reverse again. Now, look, here's a crew that's come from 6th. I said don't put this crew from Currumbin out of it.
Oh,
they've got a nicer run to see.
Bulli in a world of trouble there.
They are. They're well back. But South Kirkall, I've got to say, there'll be nothing there in the surface going to worry them. Can they get around the can and hold a wave straight?
Look at the white water out to sea.
The sweep would be seeing that and it'd be saying, come on, boys.
Yeah, look at this
boys.
wave coming through, just sweeping across the course. You think you get out through the surf zone, but as the tide drops, these waves continue to build.
Oh, poor old Bateman's Bay
going nowhere.
No. So they're, can you believe it? There's a couple of beeps there. But look, they're side on in a surf. You can't put a surf boat side on the wave. They're gone, their day's over. But let's get back and see who's out to sea. And there is South Kirkall. Now, what you can't see is I know Currumbin got away really well in that second leg. They escaped all that.
Yeah, they're still in the hunt. They're definitely in the hunt. Just creeping in on that inside alley. But at the moment, it's all South Kirkall.
And Mermaid Beach right at the
just
top
off
of the picture.
The pace. Bulli still in the race. Newport just hanging in there as well. It's all going to come down to this final run home. The last run of the day. After all the bangs and bruises they've had all day,
now,
to think they've got to do 2 laps.
There's Currumbin top picture. They've got to go around their can still, and most of the boats are around. But there are waves on this southern end.
Okay.
But I don't see anyone catching.
No, they're in the
from South Kirkall.
No, Rob Lowry in the Sydney Beach Homes, South Kirkall crew. They're in the box seat at the moment.
And I tell you what, you find energy now. You know you're going to get that gold
Here
medal.
we go.
Look at this Surf Saving Australia Ocean Thunder, and they're on. Look, the stroke's falling out of his seat. The Mountain's in trouble. Is Rob going to call them back?
Beautiful wave. Look at this.
He's just, look, he's got his foot up there. He's just milking this wave. Come on, boys.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
He's done it again.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's going. I think he's heading to the pool.
That's the second time he's done that.
Now, they're going to be a long way off their flag, aren't they? So if someone can get away from behind, it could be a long run for them.
Tell you what, Rob's got to, if he starts steering straight, he might win this, but the way he's
there's
going...
a lot of wind out there. It's not easy. We're on board with Bulli. Wouldn't they like to catch them? I don't think they can from there. But it looks like South Kirkall have got it, but hey, he hasn't slipped the other direction, so maybe he will on this
Let me
way.
tell you, Currumbin's closing too, but yeah, it looks like he's managed to sell. Again, it wasn't pretty, but I think he's done enough. And look out the back, plenty of waves coming through, but I think South Kirkall, very big lead at the moment.
For anyone. South Kirkall's won it. Now, put them out of the picture. They're going to run up the beach and take first place. Now, what's going to happen for second, third, fourth and fifth? And look at his Currumbin. Haven't they rode so well? And I think, look, they may even take second place.
Oh, what a dramatic finish. Nothing in at the end. Currumbin getting second. Bulli finishing in third.
All right, South Curly now. Both laps out there, it was like you were well out in front.
Yeah.
Was it just you teasing the rest of the field?
No, not at all. Despite me, these guys put together an amazing row. I think I had 3 opportunities to redeem myself and blew all 3 of them, but these guys put the bits together that we needed, and they were the 2 starts. We really needed to get it right, and that's what they did, and they held it in a good beat. Fantastic win. Just to win in that, with me doing that.
Imagine what else we've got next when we got round 3.
Imagine how much we could. And we've got a couple of fill-ins here, so special thanks to Luke and Owen from the Lamp last year.
Beautiful.
So it shows South Curly we can dig deep and we can still go pretty good, you know.
All right,
it's got
so
great
that
effort,
means we
boys.
can go
Great
again
effort.
next round.
Yeah, no drama. No
Absolutely.
Drama.
Well, I can see you guys are getting quite cold, so we'll let you get in, but well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, what a day of racing. I'm exhausted, and congratulations to South Kirkall. Fantastic victory in very trying conditions, taking out round 2 of Ocean Thunder. But for all 22 of the men's crews and the 18 women's crews, congratulations to everyone. One of the great days of Ocean Thunder. On behalf of Steve Scott, Rich Scotts, bye for now.
All right. Yeah. explain.